Welcome back to the Cyclos 4 instruction videos. This video will be about currency, accounts and payments. In this video we will show you how to take care of the complete account configuration. Because the account configuration is quite some work, this video will be a bit longer than the others. First, we will create a currency. Second, we will create some accounts. Then we will create some transfer types, and subsequently we will create a product for this account and assign it to a group. Then we create a test user and we will test the accounts. Finally, we will make some more advanced account configurations and use, for example, a transfer fee. Well, what we have to do? First, we have to log into Cyclos as a global or as a multi-network administrator or as an administrator or a full network administrator. Okay, in this case we will log in as a global administrator and make sure you are logged into a network. Well, the accounts can be found under accounts configuration. Well, first we go to the currency and we will create a new currency called units. Symbol will be $U. We won't use a currency prefix, but we will use a suffix. The suffix will always be presented after the currency, and we don't want it to be directly next to the currency. We first want a space and then we want $units. We will use 2 decimals and we won't enable the transfer number. Okay, we save the currency. Currency is saved. Then we will create some account type. First we will create some system accounts. We will create 2 systems accounts in this case. We'll create here the system debit account. From this account we will create the units, and this account can go unlimited negative. So that's a good way to create units into the system. We save it. Okay, that's done. Then we will create another system account, and it's called the system, or no, it will be the community account, and this account cannot go negative. Okay, and it can go unlimited positive. We save the community account. Okay, and that's saved, so that's also good. Then we will create some user accounts. We will create the following user accounts. We will create a unit account, currency units, save it, and we will create a savings account, user account, savings account. Okay, that's all set. So now we have created all the accounts we want. Now we will make some transfer types. Well, we will make, in this simple example, we will only create a few transfer types. Later we will create more when the scheme will be a little bit more advanced. So we want the members to be able to trade with them with each other. So in the unit account we will create a transfer type for members to trade with each other. So we will create a payment transfer type, and we call it trade transfer, and it will be from the unit account to the unit account, and it doesn't require authorization, it's enabled, everything is good. I'll give you a quick overview of what all these things are. Authorization, you can appoint some admin or broker to authorize this transaction. The maximum chargeback time is that the transaction can be undone within 30 days. The destination restriction you can set, and you can make sure this transfer type is only used for transfers to certain users or to certain groups. You can set a maximum amount per day, for example 500 units per day. Enabled, well, it's clear. If it's not enabled, you can't use the transfer type. The channels, well, it defines which channels can use this transfer type. So we can, for example, only use this transfer type in the channel main, and the main channel is the web channel, and the web service channel can, for example, be a mobile app that connects to Cyclos through the web services. If you can say priority, if the payment is if you are allowed to schedule the payment, and if payment feedback is allowed. And feedback is just that people can appreciate your payment by giving you a certain ranking. Well, we won't use all those, so we will just save it. We need a description. Well, we just put something there now. Okay, so the trade transfer is created, and we will also still go to the account types, and we also will make one payment from the system debit account to the user units account, so that money can be created this way. So let's make a transfer type, and or actually to if you really want to do it good, you make a transfer type to the community account and let the community account pay the members. But well, in this case we will just take a shortcut, and we will make a transfer type to the, so call it money creation, and we will make it from the system debit account to the unit account. And do we have to set anything here? No, we don't. So let's save it. Of course, we need to do the default description again, because we always forget it. And then we are set. So we have made some transfer types. Okay, now we have made the transfer types. We can enable those transfer types in some products. So we will create some products. We will create a member product, and this member product is called a unit account, because this member account controls the unit account. And then we go to accounts. Remember, you can only set this the first time you create a product. It's for safety reasons. So the unit account should always be visible. This option, show account information in profile, this will show your balance in your profile, so other members can see your balance. This is only used in some complementary currency systems where, for example, people with a low balance are looking for people with a very high balance, so they can interact with him in trade, because they can see, okay, well, this one has a lot of units, so I can contact him and offer him some services. And this is also some kind of transparency principle, but in most systems probably this permission will be turned off, because, well, you don't want people to see your balance, of course. In normal systems. In other systems, it could be actually quite nice to see it. Okay, the payment filters. There are no payment filters yet. Initial credit we won't use. The account cannot go negative, and it can go unlimited positive. The users cannot pay anything to the system, but they can make one trade transfer as a user payment. So user payments are payments to other users. Okay, well, that's all we have to select here, and we save it. And now this product gives people a unit account. So now let's go to the group we have, and in this group we have the group normal users, and here we will add this product unit account. Okay, now it's added. So now we only have to create one user. Let's do that. So let's go to the users. So we go to user management, users. Now we already were there, and we create one normal user, and the normal user will be named test user. The login name will be test1. Oh, test1. The password will be 1234. The confirmation password will be 1234. The email will be test@test.com. Make sure it's off if you do this. And well, we save and open the profile. Okay, so this user is created. Now we can log out, and we can sign in as test2, test1, and password 1234. And well, we see that we have a balance of 0, and indeed we have an account. We can do a payment, but well, unfortunately our balance is 0, so we cannot do this payment. So we have now to fill this user's account. Well, let's do that, and let's sign in as the admin again. But now this admin still needs the permission to do this payment. So let's go to system management, groups. In this case, I'm the multi-network administrator, so I have to change these permissions of the network administrator group. We go to permissions and we go to accounts, and we have no options available. Authorization roles, sorry, the system accounts, of course. And we select, well, they are already all selected, and we have to make the system to user payments, the money creation, we have to enable, and we can save our permissions. And I think we have to refresh Cyclos, and we go to system banking and payments to user, we see now, and we will make a payment of, well, let's say to 2000 units to test user. Okay, and description will be test. Let's submit it. Okay, well, that's all fine. So now this user will get this money, and well, it actually worked. And if we now go to the account summary of the system, we see that the debit account is minus 2000. Well, that's perfectly okay. So now let's create another user, because then we can see that the users can also trade already. So let's create another normal user with the name test user 2, login name test2, password 1234, test at test.com. Save and open profile. Okay, we did it. Okay, log out, sign in as test1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sign in, and we see we received this balance indeed, which is very nice. And well, we can check out, yeah, it's from the system. Well, that's good. So let's do a payment to user, and we can make a payment of, let's say, 300 units to test 2, and we use the trade transfer. That's right. Okay, and we submit, we review the payment, we confirm it, and everything works smoothly. Okay, so we did some basic money transfers now, and now we will make a little bit more an advanced scheme that people can also have a savings account. Okay, so let's do that. We log out and we sign in as admin with the password. Okay, we go to system management and we go to account types, and we see we already have a savings account, but we still want a transfer type so people can put money on their saving account from their unit account. So we will create a trade transfer here, and it will be a payment transfer type, and it will have the name to savings account. Okay, test. It will go from the unit account to the savings account. It will be maximum charge, per destination, no restriction, and let's say, and it will be a self payment, because it will be a payment from the user to the user, so that's good. And let's save it, because I think everything is set well. Yes, okay, it's a self-payment. Okay, very nice. So this will work, and we still have to create a transaction type if people want to convert money back from their savings account to their normal account. So let's go to the savings account, and let's make a transfer type, and let's call it a transfer type, and let's call it stop saving. And it will be from the savings account to the unit account. And let's see what restrictions. It will be a self-payment, right channels. Let's save it. Description, of course, again. Okay, we test it, and now we have the transfers we want. Actually, we still want to do one thing, and we will use a transfer fee for that. We want the users to pay a little fee when they transfer money from their savings account to the unit account, and this will be paid from the savings account. So we will create a transfer type. This transfer type will be a generated transfer type, and it will be we will call the transfer type for a fee on savings account. Okay, test, and it will be from the savings account to the community account. That's okay. And now on the transfer we created before, so on the transfer on the stop saving, we want to put this fee. So we will create the transfer fee, a new one, and the transfer fee will be penalty for for uh, stop saving. Okay, and it will be enabled. The fee will be charged in the same currency, so we won't select this. What will be charged is the source, and the system will receive. That's all perfectly set already. And indeed, the generated transfer type we already created is already pre-selected, because it's the only one that that is available considering these settings above. We will charge a fixed amount or a percentage. Well, a percentage, and we will charge, for example, 3%, and we will deduct it from the amount. So, for example, if I transfer 100 units from my savings account to my unit account, uh, 97 units will be transferred to the unit account, and 3 units will be transferred from the savings account to the system account. Okay, so that's all good. So we save it. We can make some exceptions, but we won't do that yet. And I think it's all set now. The only thing we have to do is enable all these things in the product, and for that we will make a new product, and we will call it savings account, and it will be a member product, and the name will be savings account. Okay, at this moment there are no account fees yet, so we cannot give interest or anything on this savings account, but later on these options will be added, of course. So we have the savings account, and we will create it here, the savings account. It will always be visible. We won't show the account information. Account cannot go negative. That's good. Positive unlimited. Well, let's say it can go. You are only allowed to save up to 1 million, because, well, we don't want the money to be stuck on all these savings accounts. And the self payments you can make is to savings account and stop savings, and we will both select them here. So we can give some groups the savings account, and some people, they won't get the savings account. And the nice thing is we give both permissions here. So if we have one group that doesn't have a savings account, it will have all the right permissions, and when one group will have the savings account, it will also have all the right permissions. So that's very good to both select them here, and because people would be inclined a little bit to select the stop savings here and the to savings account in the other product, but then this will give problems when configuring it in an easy way. Okay, I hope that's clear, and otherwise it's not so important now, but if you do more advanced configurations you will see it's handy. Okay, let's save it, and the savings account product is created, and let's just add it to the one group we have in this system. So we go to groups, to normal users, then we go to products, and we add the savings account. Okay, very nice, it's added. So let's log out now, and let's log in as test 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if everything worked or if we forgot anything. Well, we already see that we have a savings account here with a 0 balance on it, which is very good. So let's try to transfer some money to it. So it's a payment to self. And while already stop saving is pre-selected because the from account is savings account, but the from account will be unit account, and then to savings account is pre-selected because it's the only option available. we will transfer 200 units to this savings account. Well, for my new house. We submit it. Okay, and we confirm the payment, and the payment is done. And let's go to the account summary to see, okay, we have 200 on the savings account now, and on the unit account we have 1500. And now it will actually be very interesting what will happen if we will transfer money from the savings account back to our unit account. So let's do that. So we'll make a payment to self again, and we will transfer it from the savings account, yes, 200. And to myself, stop saving. Yes, that's very good. And the description will be test to or test transfer fees. Okay, let's submit and confirm. And now we see that we have some children details, and that will be CES units will be or are actually, because I already confirmed it, are transferred to the system, and the other units are transferred to the to my unit account again. So let's see if everything is okay now. So indeed the complete balance is from the savings account, and let's see how that looks. So first we received 200 units, then we transferred 194 to back, and 6 are gone to the community. And we can see here the parent details. Okay, so that works all very nice. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something, and please watch our other videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.